listening to Good Morning Gwinnett, a division of Noise Media Network, hosted by Audrey Bell Kearney, sharing stories about people and places around beautiful Gwinnett County and beyond. Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Southern living at its best.
Good morning, all my Gwinnetians out there in Gwinnett land and all of you around the world. Listen to the sound of my voice. It's a beautiful day here in Gwinnett County, but it's going to rain. But right now, it's beautiful. 76 degrees going up to a high of 79, so we're going to enjoy the beauty. I was out on the deck this morning, just lovely. Like, I love to go out there when there's no humidity. You know, it's not too high. The wind was blowing. It was a beautiful morning. So just picture that, y'all. If you got rain this morning, yeah, no rain. Not yet anyway. It's going to rain, though. We're in Georgia, so it's going to rain. But here's the thing. It'll rain, it'll stop, and it dries up. So that's okay. We can deal with that. Hump day, y'all. Hoping y'all having a good day already, because it is Hump Day Wednesday. You've made it to the middle. You have made it to the middle. Today is June the 24th. Yes, it is. It's also National Pralines Day. Listen, I'm just telling you what today is. I'm not telling you to go out there and eat a whole lot of praline and have a stomach ache, but I'm telling you what to do. I love praline. Oh my God. I remember when I first came, I came to Atlanta one time. This is before I moved here. Oh, my daughter must have been she probably was about 12. And her dad was living in Atlanta. We came to Atlanta and we went to the underground. And I bought some praline out of the underground. Oh my God, it was delicious. I don't think the underground is there no more, but it was so good. And that was my first time eating praline. And I was like, I love nuts. Like, I love pretty much any kind of nut. And I was like, those are pecans, right? Pecans and chocolate together? I tried it. I was in love with praline. So today is National Praline Day. I don't even know where to get pralines from in Gwinnett. Like, if anybody knows where I can get some good praline from today, shoot me an email, audrey@goodmorninggwinnett.com, and so I can go get me some. I'm not going to get a lot because I'll get sick. Like sugar's not good for me. It makes me sick. But just a little bit is okay sometimes. Just a little bit, though. I can't go overboard because I'll be walking around here sweating, looking crazy. All right, guys, so listen, let's get on. I got a lot of news today. I got some history-making news to talk about. I just got a lot of news. Like, it's just a lot. And we got some history-making news that really choked me up for a second, and I'll talk about that once I get to that section. But let's go ahead and get on with our horoscopes for today, Wednesday, June the 24th, brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen, and we're going to go ahead and kick it off like we always do, and that is with Aries. Deception may cause disputes you can do without. Try to avoid serious discussions with loved ones. Your ability to charm others will bring added popularity. Okay, so you're going to be charming some folks today, Aries. Yeah. Here's the thing. Charm the other folks. Avoid serious discussions with your loved ones. Don't do it because the day may not be a good day. It may come out not so good. Especially if you got to live with those people. You know, just wait till tomorrow. See what the stars say for you tomorrow before you have those conversations or discussions. Taurus. Heed the advice given by family or old reliable friends. You will have the discipline and fortitude to accomplish what you want today. Social events held in your home will be successful and entertaining for all. Listen, today is your day. You're going to have the discipline and the fortitude. Not just the discipline, Taurus. You're going to have the discipline and the fortitude to accomplish whatever you want to accomplish today. So make a little list of the things that you want to accomplish today and put that list out. I went to bed really late last night. My head is hurting too, and I know it's hurting because I went to bed really late last night. But it was so funny because whenever you're thinking about things you need to do and it comes together, it feels amazing. So I was in the bed last night and I was having these thoughts about Good Morning Gwinnett, the website, not so much the show, because I'm pretty happy with the show. But it was something about the website. And I was like, it's something that's annoying. And it has been annoying me probably about 3 months about the website. And I kept looking at it. So last night it hit me what I need to change it. When that thing comes together, it comes together. You feel like, oh my God, this is it. Anyway, let's keep moving. Gemini. Look into alternatives that will better suit both of you, both your needs. Do not blow situations out of proportion. Don't do something silly just to get back at your mate. Listen, tit for tat is childish. Don't do it today, Gemini, because it could backfire on you. Don't do it. The stars are saying it's not on your side today, so don't do it. Cancer. If you want to make your mark, Try to get involved in projects that will bring you some glory. Put your energy into money-making ventures. You can learn from those who have had similar experiences. That's right. Here's the thing, Cancer. Get around people who are doing things. If you're trying to do something, you got to get around people that's doing things. Also, get around people that you can learn from. Find people who have done some of the things you're trying to do and model what they do. Ask them questions. A lot of times people who are successful, they don't mind answering questions. What I can tell you is when people aren't successful, they feel threatened when you ask them questions. I know that I've been doing this 23 years. I've asked plenty of questions, and there are certain people, and you can kind of tell when they're not super successful because they don't want to answer the question. You ask them a question, and they just sit there and like, nah, I'm not going to answer that. Why not? Because they feel threatened. Here's the thing. There's enough out there for all of us. So get around people who can help you move forward. Ask them about their experience, right? Ask them, like, how they did it. And a lot of people be willing to tell you that stuff. Some people won't. And I guarantee you there's ones that won't. They feel threatened by you. Yeah. Leo, kick your shoes off and relax. Take the time to help old friends or relatives who have had a stroke of bad luck. Think about taking the time to complete unfinished domestic chores. Listen, help some friends out who had a stroke of bad luck today, Leo. That's your charge for the day. You have to help out relatives or old friends who just been down on their luck. Listen, this economy has had a lot of people down. Now, listen, let me just say this, though. This economy has also helped some folks come up. I'm just saying. Some folks had nothing. Now they got something. Yes, and I heard there may be a new stimulus bill coming out, new stimulus package coming out that's going to get passed. I haven't heard the details of it. My mother's like my other news anchor. Like, she gives me like because I don't watch the news very often. Like, it's too much all the time. Like, I do it in the morning times when I talk to you guys, and then I might watch the 7 o'clock news. But for that's it. She'll watch like 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. After that, she shuts it down with the news. But anyway, that's what she said. Virgo, you can make extra cash by moonlighting. Try to keep an open mind. Make plans to meet again in the near future. Now, here's the thing, Virgo. I don't know what type of moonlighting they talking about, but I hope it's something legal. So if you're going to moonlight now, make it something legal and respectful. I'm just saying. All right, listen, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the horoscopes brought to you by noted astrologer Micah Thyssen. You're listening to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. Stay tuned.
So tell your good night.
back, y'all. I love music. That's why I play it in my show. It's so crazy because I think about when I do the show and I look at the songs that I want to play. I have a whole list of songs. Like I pay for a library of songs. So I have to go through there and look at the different songs. And I play with, I put my playlist, like what hits me for the day. And so that was a good song. I like that one. All right, let's pick it up. We're doing the horoscopes brought to you by Noted Astrologer Micah Thyssen. We're going to pick it up with Libra. Libra. You won't be well received by superiors or by your spouse. Ooh, that's bad. Try to take care of your needs. Take care of the needs of those you love. You have bent over backwards trying to help them. And now it's time to let them stand on their own 2 feet. Ooh. Okay, so Libra, you got a lot going on today. One, you won't be well received by your superiors or your spouse. That's not good. Especially the superiors and the spouse. Oh, you got to live with that person. Try to take care of the needs of those you love. Maybe that's the problem. So take care of the spouse. Maybe that'll help out some. And like you've been bent over backwards, let them jokers stand on their own 2 feet. It's the time. Sometimes if you don't do it, you carry them around forever. You're just being a crutch and they depend on you too much. So it's time for them to stand on their own 2 feet because that's what they got 2 feet for. Scorpio, you can meet new and exciting lovers through work-related projects. Don't make a move. Your confusion has caused this dilemma and you are best to back away and reassess the situations. Partnerships could be tense. Don't push your luck. Listen, don't push your luck. Don't push your luck. If it's intense, if the partnership is tense, don't push your luck. And if it's that tense, you might want to get out of it. Like for real. Like you might need to reevaluate that thing and say, you know what, I'm out. Sign my contract, release me from my contract, I'm out. All right, I don't know what type of partnership it is. So they didn't say, just said partnership. That could be anything. Sagittarius, accept the inevitable and opportunities for advancement will follow. You may need the space, but you need the extra cash more. Wow. You find that social activities will be enjoyable and will promote new connections. That horoscope right there is so crazy because I was talking to someone yesterday who happened to be a Sagittarius. And they have a beautiful space. And because of COVID, it's been tough. Like, people are not coming into the business. So, he was talking about possibly giving it up, just not to go and to tap into his family reserves. And I get it because I had to give up my studio. And that was painful. Like, I had a grand opening and everything and then had to walk away from it. Oh, my God, that was painful. But you got to do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Capricorn, problems with your mate will develop if you don't let them have their way. Be prepared to overcome frustrations and obstacles at work. Secret affairs will come back to haunt you. I always said, listen, Cap, if it's a secret, don't do it. Secrets will come back and get you. So you got some secrets out there. They're coming for you, baby. They're coming for you, unfortunately. Yes. You got a secret affair. Secret lovers. That's what we are. Yeah, that was one of the songs back in the 90s. Yeah, it was a cool song. I have a flashback moment. Aquarius, you should be promoting your ideas. Children may be less than honest with you. Jealous attitudes may lead you astray. I ain't gonna even touch the last one. The little buggers, they're always dishonest most of the time because they're little buggers trying to get away with stuff. I want to say some other things, but I'm going to spin show. But I'm going to go to the promoting your ideas. Promote your ideas, Aquarius, because, that's where I live in that space. Promote your ideas. You should be doing that so people know what you're trying to do. Like, if you got these great ideas and they're just stuck in your head, what good are they? Share them with the world and promote them. You may be helping someone, and that's how you have to look at it. I had to learn it the hard way. My fellow fish Pisces, take time to relax. Ow. Stress and pressure at home may have you worn ragged. Yeah, possible. Your compassion will be appreciated more than you can imagine. Don't get involved in joint financial ventures. Ooh. Ouch. Ooh. That's something to think on right there, baby, because I got a venture that just showed up for me yesterday and I was really considering. Now I got to go back and think about it. Oh. All right. Okay. All right. Listen, fish, we done heard our horoscope. All right, so that's all the horoscopes I got for today. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. to do your horoscopes. And I got a guest. You want to learn about energy healing? My guest tomorrow is going to tell you about energy healing. I've been studying all this stuff. I've been studying all this stuff since like the beginning of the year. And I was like, it's time that I talk to somebody in person. Me and YouTube have become very good friends when it comes to energy healing, law of attraction, mindfulness, all of that. But I think it's time I talk to a real person. I think you're gonna want to listen to this interview, especially if you're trying to get to the point where you're trying to become one with the universe and heal your energy and heal your body and heal your mind and bring the law of attraction and attract abundance and attract love and attract excellent health, all of this stuff. She's going to talk about that. And I forgot that she was in my circle of friends. And I'm happy to have her on tomorrow. So make sure to tune in tomorrow at 10 a.m. for your horoscopes and for a great interview. All right, cool. So House Bill 426 has passed the House, y'all. It's... And I was reading this on Gwinnett Daily Post, and it's a lot, so I can't read it all. But this is what I want to say. First of all, I want to thank Representative Chuck Efstration for being a sponsor of this legislation. It was much needed. And for those of you who don't know what House Bill 426 is, it's the hate crimes bill. The hate crime bill has passed in Georgia, and a lot of us are ecstatic. I mean, there was one senator, he said, his name was Calvin Smyre, I think it was. He was like, he was teary-eyed. Like he felt like this is his greatest piece of legislation in his history. And he's been there for 5 decades. That's a long time. But to see, I feel like this is going to help start to heal Georgia, because we've gone through a lot, with the death of Ahmad and the death of Rashad. There's a lot. I mean, and it's a lot that's been going on for years, and so I think that this is going to be something that's going to start the healing process, and that's what we need. We need to heal, because right now it's just a lot going on, and and mentally it's a lot for people to take, and this bill has been on in the House for a minute, like over a year. I said to myself, why would it take so long to pass a bill like that? So Georgia was one of 4 states that did not have a hate crimes bill, and that's crazy. In 2020, you would think that everybody would want a hate crime bill enacted in their state, but obviously that's not the case. And here's the thing: there were people who did not vote for this bill, and I have to say to myself, what kind of people are you? I'm just saying, I don't know. I don't know why you wouldn't vote for a bill that, called hate crimes against people and property hate crimes. Like, why would you not? I can make up my own story in my mind why you wouldn't, but I won't. You have your reasons. I don't know what they are. But I'm glad that the ones who stepped in and said, you know what, it's time. We need to get this done. And I think what shook me so much was that there were so many Republicans who stepped up and said, we need this. It's time. I think that's what and it chokes me up right now thinking about it. That these guys said, you know what, we got to get this done. And I'm so excited and I'm so grateful, because we have to get it done. It's time for us to move forward as a state. It's time for us to move forward as a country. It's time for us to heal. You know what I'm saying? And I think this is a step in the right direction for Georgia. Hope other 3 states will follow. I don't know which states they are, but hopefully they will follow, because it's when they start to get in line with the rest of us, it's gonna make the U.S. a better place. And this is what we need. We don't need craziness. I don't care what anybody says. We don't need craziness from the top. We don't need craziness at the bottom. We don't need craziness in the middle. We need to all get on. Now, I know that we're never going to be 100% on the same page, because we have different views about life and things like that. But when it comes to people's lives, we need to be on the same page. When it comes to people's health, their wellness, their welfare, we need to be on the same page about a lot of that stuff. And so I know we're not going to ever be on the same page 100%, but at least this is a start. And so I'm happy that the bill finally got passed. And I'm going to tell you, it's a long article. So if you want to go read the article, you got to go to Gwinnett Daily Post. Senator Ed Harbison, he's a Democrat out in Columbus. He said the bill, he described the bill as a healing factor in Georgia that showed the spirit of mankind is great. Oh my God, that is, yeah. Let me say that again. Senator Ed Harbison, a Democrat in Columbus, he said he described the bill as a healing factor in Georgia that showed how the spirit of mankind is great. Because there are more people out there who have good in their heart than people who have hate in their heart. And even people who don't like something, I don't mean that they just hateful people, they just don't like something for whatever reason. Now you got people that have pure hate in their hearts. And so those people we really could do without. Unfortunately, there's nowhere for us to put them. Not really. But anyway, that's a big step for Georgia. And I'm glad that this is a healing process. So hate crime bills passed the Georgia legislature. Hate crime bill 426 has passed. All right, y'all, that was kind of heavy for me. That left me feeling a little bit emotional. So I'm going to go to a song so I can pep back up. Stay tuned. Welcome back. There's something going on right now called My Black Receipt. I thought this was pretty cool too. So it's a campaign, y'all, and so a lot of businesses have taken a hit, like for real, like taking a hit. But a lot of times when they look at the numbers, African American businesses they tend to suffer more than all businesses. Now I don't know why that is, but they do. As a matter of fact, African Americans spend the most money of anybody. We spend like $1 trillion a year in consumer products and services, and so we spend the most money. Like we spend the most money in this country a year, like $1 trillion. But a lot of that money is not spent with our own businesses. So anyway, there's an initiative going on right now called My Black Receipt, and what they want you to do between now and July 6th is to support a black business. Right? A lot of them, they need your support anyway. A lot of businesses need support right now, but this is an initiative started by started by Black Startup, which is an organization started by Keeza Williams, and it trains aspiring Black entrepreneurs and how to be successful in business. But right now, they want you to go to myBlackReceipt.com. You can find a list of Black-owned businesses there. Pick one, buy something, and then upload your receipt. The goal is to get that number to $5 million by July 6th. Now, we spend a lot of money on a lot of stuff. I'm going to go to the website. I'm going to purchase something. I need to purchase something that I can get like right now, though, because my daughter's birthday is Sunday, and I really want to buy her something very cute and unique. So I'm going to do that. And it's so funny because my goal was to go to Victoria's Secret today when I got done with the show and find her something. But I'm going to do this. I'm going to buy her something from one of these business owners. And I think a lot of times, too, it's convenient for us to go where we live. So if there is not a Black-owned business in your neighborhood and, that sells what you want to sell, like it's kind of hard to buy. And so if you don't want to buy online, you don't buy. So I think that's one of the reasons. But if you want a list of Black-owned businesses to support under the My Black Receipt initiative, go to myblackreceipts.com and you can find a list of business owners. I was just looking at the list. California has a lot. Like California had about 8 pages. I'm like, oh my God, like they had a lot. So if you want to support, go to My Black Business Receipt and you'll be able to, if you want to support one here in Georgia, you go through the list, you find Georgia, because that's what I was looking for. I was looking for Georgia, and I got to tell you, it is just a lot. And DC has a lot. Like it's crazy because DC has a lot of businesses, and I'm like, okay, where is Georgia at? But so there go Georgia. So Georgia has a lot as well. So if you want, I'm sure Georgia has a lot. But you want to go online, you can go and look at the different companies there. You can visit their websites there. So if you want to support a Black-owned business, and then go to My Black Receipt and then upload the receipt, just to show that you have actually done that. You can find all kinds of things. You can find businesses that do bath and body, hair and beauty. I didn't even know this was here. I need to go and list my company here. Because I got the coffee. I got the Good Morning Gwinnett Sunrise coffee. I need to go put my coffee on there, y'all. Oh my God, I just thought about something. Something I forgot about. But anyway, grooming products, beauty products, clothing products, bath products, general products, if you're a vegan, supplements, hair care. Yeah, it's all kind. If you trying to be alkaline, which is one of the things we've been trying to do, like vinegar and lemon water. It was so funny because I was at the doctor office with my uncle, and somebody was saying, oh God, what was it? Was it drinking vinegar? I think it was vinegar. And she was like, don't do that. I was talking on the phone to somebody, and I want to say it was like vinegar and honey and something. And she was listening to me because I was in the doctor's office with my uncle, and she's like, don't do that. You're going to make yourself sicker than what you already are because because that makes your blood pressure high. I want to say it was, I don't know, was it vinegar? It was something. It was some concoction. They was some. Anyway, anything you probably want to find is on that website. So go to myblackreceipts.com and make sure to purchase something and then upload your receipt so they'll know that you purchased from a Black business owner. And this is an initiative going from now to July 6th. And the goal is to put $5 million in Black businesses, right? Okay, so it's cool. It's cool. I think that's great. Now, let's get on to some other news. So GNC files bankruptcy and it's going to close 1,200 stores. Man, that's crazy. See what I'm saying? Like, right now, people are suffering. And this is crazy because GNC has been around for 85 years. 85 years. That is a long time. But can you imagine if it's going to close 1,200 stores? Imagine how many more people are going to hit the unemployment rolls. Like, that's a lot of people. That's a lot of people, man. That's a lot of people. And they're trying to get back right. They're trying to get back right. And right now, it just, they're saying they could possibly close. Like, yeah. It got $130 million in fresh financing from the largest vendor, a vitamin supplier, IVC, to help restructure. GNC aims to emerge from bankruptcy in the fall. So they're gonna close. They're filing bankruptcy, right? But they filed bankruptcy, but they're saying they're gonna restructure and bounce back. That's the thing about business, big and small. When things go wrong, you have to know how to bounce back. You have to know how to restructure, make the adjustments. I do it all the time. Every business owner out there, I can tell you, if you're serious about your business, you're always making the adjustments. Because I just told you earlier, I was laying in the bed trying to go to sleep, and I was thinking about was something that was not sitting well with me with the website, right? And so I'm not a perfectionist by any stretch of the imagination, but it was just something that just wasn't sitting well with me. And the minute I figured it out, I went to sleep. I slept like a baby, but it was too late because I didn't sleep long enough. I slept good, but I didn't sleep long enough. So anyway, so you got one, pumping money back into some African American owned businesses, and then you got GNC who has a restructure, and those people have to find jobs. There's a young lady who's going to be doing a training pretty soon coming up, and it's going to be resume writing. She is actually an FBI agent, y'all. I thought that was pretty cool. But anyway, she has a passion for helping people find employment and a career that they love. She's FBI. She's African American. She's FBI. But she wants to help you find your career, a career that you're going to love. And so we're going to be, I'm going to be working with them to do some entrepreneurship training. They're going to be doing resume writing, career development. I'm going to be doing business development, and of course, podcasting. So we're going to be doing some things together, and I'm excited about that joint venture. Now, it was so funny because my horoscope said do not get into any financial joint ventures. I'm like, oh, right? But I believe that wasn't the one. I think this is going to be great for everybody. But anyway, there's so many people who have lost their jobs. She does resume writing and resume training, career development, and this is going to be able to help a lot of people who have lost their jobs. And I'll be talking more about that once we flush out all of the details and when things are going to start. But things are going to start pretty soon. So I'm thinking right after the 4th of July, we're going to have a list of trainings available for anybody who wants to take out trainings, whether to start a business, career development, things like that. Things that's going to push you forward in your life and in your finances and in your career. So we're going to be talking about all those different trainings coming up. They have a location right here in Gwinnett County in Lawrenceville. And so we're going to utilize that space to do personal development, business development, career development. Those are the things. So anything, if you want to learn how to get your mind right, Georgette comes on every Monday and she does our word of the week. That's all about mindset. That's all about personal development. So we're going to be doing energy healing. So all of these things, we're going to be running out of their location to help people, anybody who's trying to get their life back on track financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. We're trying to handle it all, business-wise, all of that. So I've been an entrepreneur for 23 years, so I have a lot to share. Both on the growth side, the failure side, I got a lot to share. And so the goal is to make sure that people, now that they have some downtime, and if the stimulus package passed, the second stimulus package, they can still have a little bit of money coming in. Now's the time to look at your life and say, you know what can I restructure? What do I need to do? I'm emotionally bankrupt right now. How do I fill my bank back up? You know what I mean? My business is falling apart because I don't know what I'm doing. And you got to be honest with yourself. If you don't know, say you don't know so you can get the help. If you have a business and you've been struggling because you don't know how to put a marketing plan in place, this is what this is going to do. We'll be there talking about marketing plans. I'm talking business. She's talking career development. And then we're going to have other people coming in talking personal development. Just a lot going on. We got a promotion company there. So if you need t-shirts and mugs and hats, everything is under this one location. I'm excited it's a husband and wife team. I am excited to be a part of what they're doing. I'm excited they're bringing me in to do trainings. So I'm excited about that. So just listen more. I'll be talking about it more probably after this week. We have a final meeting this coming Friday. And once we do that, we're going to roll out, what's going to be happening. So, yeah, that's some good stuff coming down the pike. So everybody needs to make some adjustments. So GNC is doing that as well. All right, here's some good news, y'all. So kids and teenagers will be able to receive free eye exams and glasses this summer through partnership with the Gwinnett County Library and the nonprofit group Vision to Learn. So 5 library branches across the county will host screenings in July and August. The library is in a phase opening right now. They open on Monday, so they're in a phase opening to visitors, to the public from the visitors. But you'll be able to take your kid. If your kid is between the ages of 4 and 18, they are eligible for the program that's going to be held at 6 different locations across the county. Registration is required, though, before an eye exam can be given. You have to register. You cannot just show up. You have to register. Because here's the thing, we're still social distancing. We still have to follow the CDC guidelines of how to stay safe out here. So they're going to be giving these free exams, but they can't have a whole bunch of people piling in at one time. That's why you need to register. So to register, you have to go to gwinnetpl.org to register, or call them at 770-978-5154. Again, that number is 770-978-5154. All our exams will last from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. And this is when your kids can get the free eye exam and glasses. Again, you have to register. You can do that by going to gwinnetpl.org, www.gwinnetpl.org, or give them a call at 770-978-5154. So from July 6th to July 8th, Lawrenceville branch, located at 1001 Lawrenceville Highway, is going to be doing exams. From July 8th to July 10th, the Beaufort branch, located at 2100 Beaufort Highway in Beaufort, is going to be doing exams. From July 20th to July 22nd, the Norcross branch, located at 6025 Beaufort Highway in Norcross, is going to be doing the exams. July 23rd through the 24th, Lilburn branch is going to be doing exams. That's located at 4817 Church Street in Lilburn. August the 3rd through the 4th, Centerville branch, located at 3025 Bethany Church Road, will be doing the exams in Snellville. You have to register. You have to register. Vision to Learn is a nonprofit group that provides free eye exams and glasses to children in low-income communities across the nation. You have to register. For more information about this, go to the AJC, click on county, click on Gwinnett, and you'll see the story there. I know I was talking kind of fast, but all of the dates and addresses are there, so check them out. Again, to register, go to www.gwinnetpl.org to register, or call 770-978-5154. Do not just show up because they would not let you in, because they're trying to practice social distancing and follow the CDC guidelines, keeping people safe. Okay? So don't just show up. Don't do it, because you're going to waste time, energy. Don't show up like that. All right, so Eastside Medical Center said, you know what? We need to be able to help people. So Eastside Medical Center launches a free hotline to assist uninsured. So if you are an uninsured person and you know you need to go to the doctor, you're just not sure what you need to do, Eastside has launched a free hotline to help you out, to answer your questions. The hotline advisors can discuss eligibility, advocacy services appropriate for a variety of scenarios, such as continuing your employer's existing plan if you have recently lost your job. A lot of time that goes under COBRA. COBRA can be very expensive, but that may be all you have and you need it. Applying for coverage via your spouse's benefits. Some spouses can go on their spouse's benefit if they lost theirs. Resources that may help offset the cost of health insurance. That's a biggie for a lot of folks, because medicine is high. When you don't have a prescription plan, it's even higher. So they have a hotline. The hotline, for more information, call 833-867-8771. Again, that number is 833-867-8771. You can call between the hours of 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Monday through Fridays. Again, that number for assistance, 833-867-8771. You can call between the hours of 8 a.m. and 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. Get the information that you need so you can get the help that you need, okay? It's a good thing. It's a good thing. All right, listen, I'm going to go to a song. I'll be right back after the song to give you more of the rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. Stay tuned.
Of a live bomb on the bridge where the tide can't flow, snap vivid like the Nikon. Been cold but the vibe warm, keep it locked like the vice arm. They got her twisted like the coat arm, heart something froze like the snowstorm. Her tote bag match a throat charm. She from the land of the sand where they flex so subtle when her drink mint muddle. Left home and her man in the game that he played for the sand of the shade. She parades you to swear in her shades. She like why you do that, why he so deceptive. Young pretty restless, long as the check is addressed to a residence. She self-heal therapy, she retail on clearance, but she shopping for clarity. Reap what she sold for the dividend. Know what time is the medicine, copping the wristwatch. Cartier with the bezel on her credit, demanding hers where it's due. I swear she listen. She's so sadistic, defensive, pessimistic, reclusive. She too lit, independent. She too quick to dismiss courtship, concerned with malice. She pile up as the bout ends. She throws a talent. She clutch a half full chalice. Sip you from fountains. Check her rap. She chic, maneuver mountains.
I let the thumbnail distract me from the bigger picture. Losing sanity to misplaced feelings. Girl, she kept keeping her makeup bristles. Hotline bling, she sent 1,000 kisses. I just tripped, I sold 1,000,000 tickets. I'm way too focused on this image lately. My mind is racing, million miles a minute. No time to slide, I guess I'm bad with distance. I never text you back, lately my thoughts they drifted. Around the shots to keep us all from losing who we are. We're products of a generation. We'll be swiping left across the interfaces. On my mind, I tend to be evasive. Yeah. All I know is how the money made us.
Welcome back, y'all. Welcome back to the Good Morning Gwinnett Show. I'm your girl, Audrey Bell Kearney, giving you the daily rundown about what's going on in and around Gwinnett County. So the Atlanta Regional Commission awarded Gwinnett County $1,860,612 in grant money to help senior services, and I think that's a great thing. The grant will be used to help Gwinnett Senior Services provide case management, congregate meals, home-delivered meals, in-service, homemaker, in-services, personal care, in-services, respite care, recreation for seniors, and transportation. I think that's a great thing. We have to take care of our seniors, and so this grant is going to allow them to continue these services that are much needed, especially now, because right now there are a lot of seniors who just can't get out because they are kind of at risk with the coronavirus going around. So they're kind of in their house and they need some homemaker services and personal health services, especially meals. Especially home delivered meals. That's a biggie right now. That's a biggie for a lot of folks. Like, when this thing first happened, you had the kids getting home delivered meals, that the kids that were on the lunch program. So this is a great opportunity for them to continuously to get these services that they need, and this grant money is going to help them do that. So kudos. Let's give the Atlanta Regional Commission a round of applause for that generous grant that they have given for Gwinnett County. The grant is funded through federal and state funds with the required local match of $125,000. So the total amount of that grant with that extra $125,711 came to $1,986,323. So that's going to help our seniors. We got to take care of our seniors. They took care of, a lot of them have taken care of us. Now it's time for us to make sure we take care of them. And that's a good thing. Well, I didn't think this was going to happen, but I guess it is. So They finally got our score. They finally gave us the official numbers from the primaries, which was 2 weeks ago, and we finally got those numbers back on Monday, I think it was. And Kurt Thompson was 20 votes behind Lee Thompson, and I didn't think they would call it. I didn't think he would call it a recount, because I was like, you know what, Nicole had such a big lead on everybody. I just didn't think that it was. I probably wouldn't waste my time, but. Yep, Democrat Kurt Thompson, who finished third in the primary race for the chair for Gwinnett County Commission chair, has requested a recount. Yes, so he fell behind Lee Thompson by 20 votes. He said, you know what? Kurt said, you know what? I chose to request a recount because the number of hand-marked ballots had problems on election day. And Lord knows they had problems. So here's the problem with the hand-marked ballots, y'all. The problem was people was putting an X where they should have shaded in the spot. So when you go out and you tell people to register to vote, and you help somebody do the mail-in ballot, they cannot put an X. They have to shade in the circle. You can't put an X. So that was one of the problems. So, and I'm sure I think there were thousands of and I'm sure those were like older people, marked ballots that had that problem, because that was one of the things they said. That's what was taking so long, because of a lot of the voters X'd in the box instead of shading it in. So Kurt said he requested a recount for that reason, because of the way that thing was handled. A 20-vote margin, he said, is worth looking at. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I just didn't think, I don't know. I guess I was thinking to myself, man, this thing is over. Nicole had such a huge lead over everybody. Even if Kurt was able to get the rest of the votes from the other 5 or 6 candidates, I don't even know if it was, he would still win. But hey, do what you gotta do, man. We'll see what happens in the runoff. So the runoff is scheduled for August 11th. So make sure to go out and vote again, because you got to vote again. I know people hate the runoffs. Even the candidates hate them, because it's like, okay, we got to get people to come out a second time and then a third time in November. That's going to be a little tough. But you listen, as a candidate, they can never stop campaigning until it's over, and it's not over till after November the 4th. So right now, if you voted for somebody that you like, you got to vote again, because otherwise they could lose that spot. So you got to go to the polls again, August the 11th, and vote in the runoff. And if you're not going to go to the polls, get your ballot. When you get the ballot, darken in the circle. Do not put an X. Darken in the circle. Do not put an X. That's very important. And I think when people go out and campaign, they have to tell people, do not put an X. You have to shade it in. That's going to be very important. So hopefully the candidates will go out there and do that. All right, so the Supreme Court will not hear Tommy Hunter's ethics complaint against Gwinnett in the Gwinnett case. Nope, they're saying no. A Gwinnett County Commissioner's challenge to the County Ethics Board is dead after Georgia Supreme Court declined to hear the case, his attorney says. County Commissioner Tommy Hunter filed a lawsuit after his commission colleagues, acting on a recommendation of the Ethics Board, reprimanded him for a post to his personal Facebook in 2017. The post included derogatory comments about Democrats and racial accusations about Representative John Lewis, an icon in the civil rights movement. So that case will not go anywhere. It has been slapped down by the Supreme Court as a no-no. The Gwinnett County Commissioners voted to publicly reprimand Hunter in 2017 after his ethics complaint was filed on behalf of Cobb County resident. Yeah, the complaint said Hunter's post violated a tenet that urged commissioners not to engage in conduct unbecoming of their office and to put a loyalty to the highest moral principles above the loyalty of political parties. Oh, really? Ooh, yeah, okay. Yeah. So, anyway, that complaint won't get heard. The Supreme Court has said no. Yeah. Nope, not going to hear it. Let's keep it moving, y'all. Let's keep it moving. So, in the split vote with Norcross Councilmember John Bear being the only to vote against the measure, the Norcross City Council voted recently to reactivate the Norcross Development Authority. According to city documents, the purpose of the Citywide Development Authority can be used as a redevelopment tool to help acquire and dispose of all types of land throughout the city and stimulate development on vacant and blighted properties as well as support local community initiatives where acquisition of land will facilitate their success. Yeah, so city leaders noted the importance of this authority working with existing authorities like the Department of Economic Development and the Downtown Development Authority for the good of the community. So that has been reactivated. The reactivated authority will allow the city to maintain local control as they work with county and state for future developments. The Norcross Development Authority will work as a tool to aid in improving the quality of life for all outlying areas near I-85 corridor, and will make it possible for the city to participate in state and federal funding opportunities. I know one of the things that I've heard about Norcross is what they're trying to do when it comes to heading off the homeless problem, and one of those things is doing some tiny homes, and I think that's really cool. So I don't know if that's going to be one of the things they're going to put on this undeveloped land, but I think that would be really cool, because there's a homeless population here in Gwinnett County that a lot of people don't know about, and they're staying in extended stay hotels, and a lot of people are fighting for that. Like I know candidate Derek J. Wilson, that's on his agenda, as well as many others, to help with the homelessness population here and help people get into homes so they have a place to live and they don't have to live in hotels. I know during the holiday season, Sheriff Hopeful Curtis Clemens and Derek went out and they passed out toys to people and coats to people's houses and things like that were living inside of hotels. Yeah, so there were toy drives, coat drives, food drives, and they were just dropping this off at the hotel so people would have food, So we have to think about these things because we live in this community as well. So that's a cool thing. Ooh, now listen to this, y'all. Listen, I just read the news. I don't make the news. So Gwinnett approves contracts for inmate phone equipment. Yep. Phone calls can be made by inmates at the Gwinnett County Detention Center have the potential to generate estimated, listen to this, phone calls made by Gwinnett County inmates have a potential to earn $902,400 in revenue over the next 12 months because they got to make calls. They got to call people. So Gwinnett commissioners recently agreed to request by the sheriff's office to provide inmate call lists and payphone equipment from Securious Technologies LLC. This revenue-based services provides a way for inmates and division residents to place phone calls to their family, lawyers, and etc. From the Gwinnett County Detention Center, the county receives 77% commission from phone calls and 50% commission from video calls. They can do video calls? Oh, wow. Okay. Well, you know what? In the wake of the coronavirus, a lot of people could not go visit family members who were locked up. So I guess being able to provide video calls is a way for them to stay connected to their families who cannot visit them while they're locked up. So video calls. The prisons is moving into high tech, right? Like, wow, video calls. The proposal was awarded to the highest scoring firm based on firm qualifications, ability of the firm equipment, software and services, references, and total commission. So right now, you'll be able to do video calls from jail because people can't come see you. I don't know if that's still the case, but I know that was a problem. People going to visit people because, they didn't want... People are locked up. So what happens if somebody come in there and spread coronavirus to one of the inmates and they go spread it to the rest of the inmates? So I understand why that's important. I do, because it is important. Yep. All right, so listen, that's all the news I got for you. I'm going to go to my last song, and then I'm going to come back and give you my inspiration of the day, so stay tuned.
Like snowflakes on my tongue, this time it's the rain. I can feel
is fading, fading, fading. Something crazy. Something crazy. So let's do something crazy. Something crazy. So let's do something crazy. Grab my hand and I'll show you funny. Something crazy. I know you want to, want to.
Welcome back. So listen, guys, that's all I got for today. But before I go, I want to give you my words of inspiration. It's hump day. I want you to get over the hump, but I want you to be inspired as you get over the hump. So here is my inspiration for the day. I believe there's an inner power that makes winners or losers, and the winners are the ones who really listen to the truth of their hearts. Oh my God, that's so powerful. Let me say that again. I believe there's an inner power that makes winners or losers, and the winners are the ones who really listen to the truth of their hearts. Sylvester Stallone said that, and he was right. You know, we struggle a lot with what's right, what's wrong, what we want to do, why we want to do it. You know, if people are going to say something about what we do and how we do it, listen to your heart. And listen to your heart. Listen to what your heart is saying. If you know, let me tell you something. And I struggle with this because one side of me say, you know what, Audrey, you need to go out and do something different that's going to generate a lot of money like fast, right? My show is not generating the type of money I want it to generate, but there are businesses that I could do that could generate tons of money, but it's not in my heart, y'all. It's not in my heart. This is in my heart. That's why I get up every day and I do it. That's why I do it on the holidays. This is in my heart. And I struggle with that because I look at the things I want and I know that I just have to be patient because what's in my heart is this. And I need to be patient. So I struggle with being patient because I want things to happen right now. Let's make it happen right now. And that's how a lot of us are. And so we chase money, right? I was interviewed the other day on this young man's show. He was a young man, and it was so funny. He was like, "Oh my God, I got such wisdom." And at the end of the show, he said to me, "You know, what advice can you give other entrepreneurs who are going to be listening to the show?" And I said, "Don't chase money." Now, here's the thing: I have been guilty for a very long time. And it's not that I want money. It's that I want what I want. Like, I want the lifestyle I want. I want the things that I want. And I know that there are ways for me to get that just don't make my heart sing, right? So you're probably doing something right now that just does not make your heart sing. But you know, I got to get this money. And you know what? The winners are the ones who follow their heart and be patient and be diligent and be consistent. You got to be all of those things. You can't follow your heart and not be consistent. You can't follow your heart and not be patient. You can't follow your heart and not be diligent. I have to practice those things on a regular basis because when I look at things that are happening in my life, in my family, in my home, you know, in my business, it's like, man, I need to go over here and do this thing right now so I can get this money, right? And then I have to push myself back and say, nope, stay focused, stay consistent, stay diligent, do what's in your heart. Sometimes that's hard. I know. I struggle with it all the time because there are so many things that I know how to do. And there are so many things that can bring me tons of cash, you know, whereas my show is just starting to pick up speed. And I know it's going to pick up a lot of speed. I know it's going to be because I'm expanding the show. It's on right now. It's on Fire TV. It's always been on Fire TV, but now it's on the Noise Network on Fire TV. It's going to be on Apple TV. It's going to be on Roku. It's going to be on Android TV. It's going to be everywhere. And so I know so I have to constantly tell myself, be patient. Be patient, grasshopper. Be patient. And do what's in your heart. So listen, that's all I got for you today, guys. Thank you so much for listening. If you missed any episode of this show, be sure to go to goodmorninggwinnett.com and listen to past episodes there. Follow me on Facebook at Good Morning Gwinnett. Follow me on Twitter at GM Gwinnett. Follow me on Instagram at Good Morning Gwinnett. Also, be sure to download the apps from the app stores, Apple and Android. If you got an Android, there's an app for that. If you got an Apple, there's an app for that. Just go to the app store, type in Good Morning Gwinnett. My name is Audrey Bell Kearney. Download the app from the app store. Also, if you got a Fire TV, go to Amazon.com, type in Good Morning Gwinnett, Audrey Bell Kearney, download it from the App Store. If you got Alexa, go to your Alexa account, add it from the App Store. right? I'm everywhere, and I'm continuously growing. That's why I know I got to be patient. That's why I know I can't chase the money. That's why I know I got to keep listening to the music that's in my heart. That's what you got to do. Again, thank you so much for listening. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. with a guest. I got a guest coming on tomorrow, y'all. You know, it's Guest Thursday, who's going to be imparting some great wisdom on you about energy healing and how to get your chakra back in line, aligned again. All of that good stuff, that's going to be tomorrow. So be sure to tune in at 10 a.m. to the show. Go to iTunes, give me 5 stars over there. I need the 5 stars. Trying to get to 1 million listeners. That was my big goal for last year. That's still my goal for this year. 1 million listeners or 1 million downloads or a combination of both. I thank you so much for listening. You could have been anywhere in the world, but you spent the last hour and 2 minutes with me, and I appreciate and love you for that. Stay safe out there. I'll be back again tomorrow at 10 a.m. God willing. And until next time, make it a great day. Bye, y'all.
You've been listening to Good Morning Gwinnett. Make sure to tune in Monday through Thursday at 10 a.m. Eastern Time to find out what's happening around Gwinnett. If you like this episode, subscribe now and share with your friends. To learn more about Noise Media Network, visit noisemedia.us.